Good afternoon, guys, and happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, I'm starting the vlog a little bit earlier today, and I thought I'd share with you guys what's for dinner tonight because I haven't started the vlogs like before dinner anytime really recently. But for myself tonight, I'm having some vegan tortilla soup, although I think I'm going to add some cheese and a little bit of sour cream to it, so it won't be vegan, but it'll still be vegetarian. And then we've also got some bell peppers chopped up and some oranges, and then also some berries too, and also steamed some cauliflower and carrots. We have a side salad here, and then for the actual dinner part over here, we've got some cilantro lime chicken that's sort of like the one that I make, except for myself, except for it's got mainly beans in there and no chicken. Dinner has been cleaned up, guys, and it was actually really tasty. My soup for tonight, I finally think I perfected the recipe after this would have been the third time I've had it, and each time I've slowly kind of found something different that I want to add. First time I had it, I was like, okay, I need some corns and some beans, so I added that to them. And then the second time I had it, I tried it with the corns and the beans and was like, it needs something else. And then when I had it this week, I tried adding the sugar to make it a little less spicy. And that helps. But then today, I was like, but it's still missing something. Today, adding that sour cream and the cheddar cheese made it perfect. Plus I still had to add a little bit of the sugar so that it wasn't quite as spicy, but it was just perfect today. And so I think I finally perfected that recipe, but now it's time that we get these dogs to eat because I think they're hungry. Are you hungry? You want to eat? Yeah? You want to eat? Oh, I think you do. You want to eat? Yeah. At almost 8 o'clock, I'm sitting in here watching the Blackhawks game, and it started at like 7:40, so they're 10 minutes into the first period and already are down 2-0. So I'm editing yesterday's vlog right now and watching the game. Unfortunately, I wish it was on a better note, but that doesn't mean they can't come back and win it. I'm thinking I'm going to take a shower actually in between the first and second period, because I should be able to hopefully edit this like in this 10 or so minutes, probably a little bit more, 15 minutes in the first period, and then I'll take a shower in between the first and second, because the other night I ended up taking one in between the second and third, and I missed too much of the third period that then I was just in here for a couple minutes and then had to go and pretty much go to bed right after that. So I'm gonna try and take one in between those two periods instead of the other way I did it the other night, because I think that'll hopefully I'll be able to settle down a little bit, but after I take my shower. That's all if I can get this vlog edited in about 15 minutes. So we'll see. I think I can though. I got yesterday's vlog edited. I didn't realize how short yesterday's vlog was. It was only like under 7 minutes. Whoops. So yeah, but I got it all edited. It is the first intermission, so I'm going to take a shower now in between first and second period. I was able to get it all done, guys. I'm so proud of myself. I've been, the last 3 or so days, I've been keeping up with the vlogs. I think all this week, Monday through Thursday, which is today, I've stayed completely up to date pretty much. That one day I had to catch up or whatever, but I've edited, I think, every day during this week, so yeah, thumbs up for that. That was awesome. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to take a shower, and this should hopefully be done saving, and then when I get out, I can encode it and then upload it after that. But it's only 8:15. Yeah, 8:15 on the button. Wow, guys, I am so good at time. So yeah, and then after that, I think I might throw in one last load of laundry, because I think I really only have 1, 2, 3, 4 loads, and then I also have some blankets that I have to wash, and then I'm done with laundry for the week. But the problem was today I kept trying to throw in another load in the dryer, and the stuff that was in the dryer was still wet, and I had to rerun the dryer, touch it up twice today. I don't know what it was. There were some big towels in there, so that's why I was kind of wondering if that was why. And the other day too, there was a big blanket in there, and so I was wondering maybe if that was it. But it happened twice now, or 3 times I guess now, that the stuff wasn't completely dry when I tried to take it out of the dryer. So yeah, but Bliss doesn't want me to go take a shower right now, but I'm going to, Bubby. Look at you, you're so cute. You just like to snuggle right here when I'm sitting editing, don't you? I sit here, I watch the TV, and you sit here and I edit. You're so cute. I made it to about halfway through the second period. That's when I ended up getting out of the shower. It's now actually almost the end of the second or the third period right now. I got the vlog encoded and uploaded and everything. And I'm sitting here and the Blackhawks are finally up 3-2. They came back, I was telling you guys earlier, and then all of a sudden the Jets score 2 goals within under a minute. And that's how they scored their first 2 goals too, within under a minute. And I think the other night too, 2 nights ago when I was watching, or I didn't get to watch the game because I was in the shower, I think the other team, they ended up scoring, whoever they were playing that night, like within a couple minutes of each other. 4 goals were scored back to back twice, both in under a minute of each other. Oh my goodness, guys. Well, they just scored an empty netter. So, looks like this game's pretty much over, guys. Oh goodness. I don't know why they ended up pulling their goalie, though, so early. They still had, like, over 2 minutes left. I don't know, guys. I don't know hockey that well to know what time to pull your goalie at. But yeah, guys, I got out of the shower to watch them lose again. I was thinking that I'd be able to get out of the shower to see them win tonight, which I did. I saw them take the lead, and then unfortunately, they're down by 2. Hawks lost, guys, although we do not have a Hawks game on for a bit of time. I think there isn't one until January 31st because of the, what's it called, the All-Star break, and there is a Bulls game on tomorrow, and then there's a Bulls game on, I think, on Sunday. And then there's nothing on Monday. The Hawks game will be back then on Tuesday. So I've got random days that there isn't going to be a game that I can edit to, because you guys know that's just how I do. I always edit to watching some sports games. So I have nothing on Saturday. However, Grandma's birthday is actually on Saturday, and I will vlog at that, guys, because it's like in a small room kind of thing. It's actually where we ended up having breakfast the one day when we ended up staying over on New Year's last year. And so it's like a formal dining room kind of thing, and we can use it as the party room. So we're like renting it, I guess, and we're having her birthday on Saturday. So Saturday's vlog should be a fun one. I'll have to figure out some time to edit during the day on Saturday, and then also on Monday as well, since there's no game on. So I'm going to have to figure out, I'm not sure what next week looks like, but I did well for, you know, whatever a day or two that we didn't end up having a game on this week. I was able to edit. So come on, Bliss, it's time to go to bed. She's like, Kayla, don't do that, I'm tired, I was laying on that. But yeah, guys, I ended up going to bed early last night. I was asleep by probably about 11:30, which was awesome. But the problem was I ended up waking up at like 9-ish, 9:30. I don't think I got out of bed until like 10 o'clock today. Well, I guess I was up at like 8:30, but I was kind of like laying in bed, and I kind of dozed back off like once or twice, only because my stomach was bothering me. And I told you guys yesterday, like, my stomach was bothering me, like I was hungry, but then I didn't feel really hungry anymore. And it wasn't like I had like an upset stomach. It's just, it was, I don't know, it's kind of like been an upset stomach, but I haven't really felt like I can't do anything. It's just, I don't know how to describe it, like annoying. And it was bothering me a little bit yesterday, and then today, you know, this morning when I ended up waking up, I don't know if it was because I went to bed on a full stomach or I went to bed on an empty stomach, because I couldn't tell yesterday if I was hungry or if I was full, like, so I don't know, because I had guacamole and chips like before I went to bed last night. You guys saw that in yesterday's vlog, if you guys watched that one, but I couldn't tell if that was why. So I don't know if I went to bed hungry, if I went to bed full. I'm not really sure, guys. Wrangling these dogs up at night is like ridiculous. Trying to get them all across to the other end of the house and pulling them up and be like, okay, come on, get out of bed. Ike's in his bed. So yeah, anyways, but I'm hoping, my stomach felt a little bit better actually after I had the soup today for dinner, but it was kind of bothering me all throughout the day. And then I felt like fine this morning, or I didn't feel fine this morning, which is why I ended up sleeping in a little bit later, because I didn't feel totally amazing. And I was like, oh, do I want to get up and do I want to eat right now, because I've had breakfast ready for myself. So my dad, and I don't know if it was my dad, I know Matthew said yesterday his stomach was bothering him. He didn't end up having dinner. He just had toast. And I don't know if my mom said, but somebody else said too they weren't feeling really well. yesterday. And so I don't know. My mom said too that all day today she felt really tired and cold. So I don't know what that's about, but it was snowing today, whereas like last Sunday it was like what, 60 degrees, 60 something degrees. Today it was snowing, so within a couple days, you know, we have snow on the ground again. I don't actually know if it was enough to stick, but it was snowing at least a little bit, and so it was cold today, and I understand that. And my feet were chilly today, so I put on some slippers, but I'm not sure if it's a bug or if it's just like I ate something and then it's been my stomach's been bothering me. I have no clue. But yeah, like I said, I'm feeling better now, and so hopefully I can get to bed early because it's only 10:15 right now actually, and then I will wake up early, and hopefully at least earlier than I did today. Anything would be better than 10 o'clock, at least getting out of bed. So I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll talk to all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.